So yesterday we are discussing about how to install Python, how to write a first program, like what is the Python extension, how to run the Python file, and what are the data types we have. So all these things yesterday we discussed. Like we have variables like integer, string, tuple, list, dictionary set. So int, string, tuple are the immutable ones we define. We cannot able to change, and list, dictionary sets are the mutable data type. We can able to modify delete, update the values, and how to declare all these variables we see. So here, this is the string, this is the integer data type. Okay, and we have tuple, list, dictionary. These are the sets. Okay, and there is an inbuilt function called print. Using this print, it will display the output in the console. So whatever we write in the inside print statement, that will be displayed in here in the console. Okay, so we seen how to print all these data types. Okay, and we have some of the inbuilt functions like print, id, type, dir, help, min, max. Okay, we'll see what is the use of all these functions going forward. Okay, one second, guys. Sorry, guys. So we can see all these methods, how we can use. So generally ID function, ID method, what it will do, it will display the memory location. Okay. So whenever we declare any variable, that is occupies some space in the memory. Okay. For example, even in our home, if you put any object, let's say you purchase the dining table, it needs some space in our kitchen, right? In the same way, whenever you declare a variable, either it is a integer, string, tuple, anything that will occupy space in the memory. Okay, so that memory location will be written by using id function. Okay, id function will return memory location. Okay, so here id, so here we have declared two variables, a equals to 10, b equals to 10. So both are same values pointing to the different variable names. In that case, it will point to the same memory location. Instead of two memory locations, it will point to the same memory location. If you guys here, you can see, let's say name, dot number 1, dot number 2, right? So name will be string, dot number will be integer. Assume that 164. This 164 is pointing to variables. Okay, so it will, even though if you have 100 variables with the same value, it will store in the same memory location. It won't create a new object. It will point to the same memory location. Okay. If it is a mutable data type like list, it will store in a different memory locations, because these mutable data types anytime they can update, they can remove. But immutable data types like string, tuple, integers, that cannot be changed once we defined, until unless we need to delete it permanently. Okay, so that is the concept we discussed yesterday. So today we are going to talk about data types and their inbuilt methods. Inbuilt methods. Okay, so here let's say I'm going to declare a integer variable. Okay. To find what kind of operations, what kind of methods we have for this integer data type, there is an inbuilt function. It will useful to display the available functions. Let's say print function, what it will do? It will display the output in the console. Okay, it will display the output in the console. And there is a method called dir. Okay, dir. This method, what it will do, if you provide any object, for example, I'm providing integer variable, it will return all the available methods for the integer. Okay, let's see. So let's comment out all these lines. So once we have commented out, this is single line comment. Okay, this won't execute, just it will skip the execution of all these lines. If I provide comments, it won't execute anything. These are all skipped. Just I'm putting these two print statements. Okay. Hello world, welcome to Machine Python automation testing. So using this print function, we can display the output in the console. Let's see. So I'm running the Python file. So how we can run the Python file? By using Python command with file name test host. Okay. So whatever the output we are seeing in this, we can call it as a console, guys. This we can call it as a console. So in the console, it will display the output, whatever we have print here, right? Hello world, welcome to Machine Python. So whatever the strings we have mentioned here, that is displayed in the console. Okay. After that, we have written print dir of a. Okay. So dir of a means what it will do? It will display the available methods. It will return available methods. Okay, it will return available methods. Here, if you guys see, there are two types of methods we have, which is having suffix and prefix as a double underscore. These methods we can call as a magic methods. Okay, magic or dunder methods. Okay, which is having prefix and suffix as underscore. Okay, these are the magic methods or dunder methods. Each object will have all these methods. Okay, and remaining whatever we have, these are the inbuilt methods for the integer. Remaining inbuilt functions or functions, you can say. Okay, these are the inbuilt functions we have for integer. Okay. In our case, integer methods are not that much important because integer methods is useful when we are performing calculations on the system, high-level systems, edge computing. In that cases, we can use all these things. But in our automation point of view, there is no use. We are not going to focus on this one. Okay. Now let's jump into the string. So how we can declare the string? Let's say name. Either it can be double quotes or single quotes, right? So this is the string data type. Now, if I want to get the available methods for this string, which method I can use? So simply I can use dir function name. Okay. So what it will do? It will display it will return all the available methods for the string. Okay. Let's see. See. So these all are the string dunder methods or magic methods. Okay. These special functions like dunder methods or magic methods, we are going to discuss about when it comes to the object-oriented features. Okay. At the time, we can discuss about these things. Okay. Now, for now, we'll focus on these inbuilt functions. These inbuilt functions are very, very important to perform string manipulations. So most of the cases, we are going to perform string manipulations. Okay. So there are important functions. So this string is very important. Reason is that as a QA, we are going to deal with a lot of strings. Okay, we are going to deal with a lot of strings. Okay, so here let's say capitalize. What does it mean? So generally, so how it looks, this name, all are small letters, right? So if I use capitalize, the first letter should become a capital case. Okay, it will make first letter should be capital. Okay, there is a one more method called title. So what is the use of title? How we are writing the headings? Each word first letter will be capital case, right? Uppercase. Is it correct? How we are writing the headings? Okay. Now there is a method called count. Okay, count. So what is the use of count method? What is the use of count? It will return number of occurrences. Okay, each number of occurrences of any specific item. Okay, so this method we are going to use to log. If you write any program, we are going to use this count method most of the cases. Okay, there is one more method called index. What is the purpose of this index method? It will return index position of any item. Okay, there is one more method called swap case. These two methods, guys, this is common for most of the sequence data types. Like it is common for string, tuple, list. Okay, these two methods, count and index. Okay, swap case means convert the case. Means lower to upper, upper to lower, upper to lower. Whatever it is there, it will convert. Okay. So let's see with these examples. Let's write some. Okay, instead of name, I'm going to take a sentence so that we can see all these things. Okay. Name dot title. What is another method? Name dot capitalize. Name dot count. So here the count method, how I can use. For example, I want to get the number of occurrences of M. So how many times it is there? In my entire string, how many times it is there?
2 times.
2 times.
Right? So it will return count as a 2. Okay. So if I use index. So if I use M, what it will return? 0, because the M is located at 0 index position. Okay, if you guys maybe remember or may not remember, so any sequences will be stored in a form of, here in the memory, how it will store, right, based on the index positions. For example, so if you take any strings, not only string, any data type which is having sequence like a list, tuple, strings, stored in a index positions. Okay, so here assume that we have, okay, I am going to declare a variable a equals to something MSN. Okay, let's see. Okay, now this string is going to be stored in a memory location with particular XYZ memory location with index positions. In generally, index positions starts from 0. Okay, so all these 4 characters will be located at some index positions. Okay, how it looks. So here, yum, yes, and right. Okay, so here this is the 0 index position, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the way index positions will be having in Python. So this is the 0 index position, 1 index position, second index, third index. Okay, in the same manner, even we have negative index. Okay, negative index starts from the last items. Okay, start from the last item. So here -1, it will start from -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, okay, so last item it will be having -1. Okay, from the last it will start. Okay, so these are the index positions. Now what is the location of n? What is the index position of n? 2, right? So in the same way, here what is the m index position?
0.
Okay, if I use space, what is the index position?
12.
Space also, I mean,
Space also treated as a character in a space. Space also occupies some space in the memory. This one also treated. So what is the index position for space?
3.
3, right? Because so m is at 0 index, s is 1, n is 2, space is 3. But here we have multiple spaces. 3 times is there. But index, how it will work, right? It will start from the beginning. Okay, once it is fine, it will return index position. Okay, if it is not there, what will happen? For example, if I use name dot index. Okay, so is there any m?
No, sir.
So in this case, what will happen?
It will give error.
Okay, what kind of error? It won't throw any error, but it will return negative index, like saying that -1. Okay, let's run this file. Okay, let's run this Python file. Python space test first. Okay, substring not found. Okay, find will return. Okay, this will throw value error. Okay, index, it will throw value error saying that it is not found in the string. Okay, here you can see title. What it is doing, it is each word first character is uppercase, but how we have declared all as lowercase. But whenever we use title function, it will convert each word first letter will be uppercase. how we will write the titles. Okay, capitalize first word, first character will be uppercase, and here you can see the count of M2, index position M0, space index position 3. Okay, and when we don't have this particular character, it will throw the value error. Okay, so this is the way we can use the string functions. So if I print name, what will be the output here? Does it print capitalized one or upper title? Which one is going to be print here? Name. Does it print original string or
Actual one.
It will print original string because it is a string is an immutable data type. Okay, once we define, we cannot able to modify the original string. But here, just we are performing the actions, but we are not storing into the any variable. Okay, the output only will be updated. The original string remains the same. Okay, so we have other functions. So one of the most important function is split. So split function, what it will do? Split with, we can split the string with the delimiter. Okay, here whatever we can provide, this we can call as a delimiter. Okay, and it will return list of items. List of items. Okay, so in this case, if I use name.split space, what it will do, it will return list of words. Okay, so this is my string. Wherever we have the space, based on that it will split the string. Okay, so here MSN one word, Python one word, automation one word, testing is one word. Okay, it will return list of words. Okay, how the list looks? Inside square brackets, you can see all these words. Okay, that is the uses of split. And we have other methods. What we can do? Okay, find method. Find also what it will do? It will return the index position where it is found. Okay, name dot find. If I use A, so what it will do? It will return the index position of A. So even though if you have multiple, but what is the first matched one that will return? Okay, let's see. Let's you can see split is returning list of strings. A is found at the index position 11. Okay, so this is the way we can use string methods. There are some other methods, like we can convert upper to lower, lower to upper, and we can replace the substrings. Okay, and we can join the strings. Okay, let's see. Okay, what it will do, it will convert all the letters into the uppercase. Already our string is lower, right? We can upper and okay, join function. Okay, so generally join function is most of the cases we can use. So what is the use of join means? If you provide a list of words, it will join as a single string. For example, so here I'm using split, right? It will return list of words. Okay, it will return list of words. I'm storing it to the variable. Now I want to convert them into a string again. So how we can do that? Print dot join words. Okay, so each word join with space. Okay, each word join with space. Okay, you can see the normal string. You can see each word joining with space. This upper method, what it is to it will converting the all the cases into the uppercase. Okay, let's comment out all these things. It's not required. Okay, now here I'm joining with space. If I remove this space, how this thing looks? There's no space between the words. Okay, let's see. See, there is no space between the words. Even you can provide anything. So I can provide star. So it will join with star. Each word joining with star. You can see MSN star, Python star, something like this. It's up to us with what we need to join. Okay. These are the few more important methods, and there are few methods. If you guys see here, from here, all these methods is all num, is alpha, is ASCII, is decimal, is digit. All these functions will return Boolean values like either true or false. It won't return anything, just it will return Boolean values. Okay, Boolean values. For example, print name dot is lawyer. Okay, so does it return true or false? So our name will be all are lowercase, right? Does it return true or false? It will return true because all the characters in the string is lowercase. In this case, all the characters are lowercase because it will return false. Is upper method. See, true, false. Okay. Now let's declare one more variable here. Along with some spaces I have provided starting and beginning. Now, if I check the same function, is lower, is upper, is lower, what is the output? So here I'm using MSN. So here it is a combination of lowercase and uppercase. Okay, lowercase and uppercase. So if I use is upper also, it will return false. Is lower also return false because it is not the one type, it is combination. Okay, so in this case both will return false. Okay, now there is one more method called is alpha. Does it return true or false? It will return true because it is having alpha numeric. Alpha means characters only. There is one more method we have is digit. Is digit. This method also we are going to use. So these are the digits are characters. Characters, right? It will return false. Okay, let's see. False, false. Okay, is alpha also false. These are the characters. Okay, there is a space. So this is the way we can use these methods. All these methods will return Boolean value, true or false. Okay. Now, if you guys see, there is a spaces starting and ending. If you want to remove that spaces, how we can do that? There is a method called strip. Name dot strip. So if you want to remove spaces, we can remove. If you have any other special characters, sometimes hyphen, sometimes stars, right? That one also we can remove by using strip function. Okay, here also we can provide delimiter which we want to remove. Okay, so if I use strip, it will remove both ends. Okay, left and right. There is a method called r strip. Okay, only it will remove from the right side. There is a L strip, only it will remove from the left side. Okay, let's see. See, left, whenever I executed right strip, So left side will be there space. When I run the left strip, right side will be there in the space, but it is not visible here. Okay. So this is the uses of strip function. So here you can see split also from right side, left side, from the right index, rf and right. Okay. So these are the methods we have. You guys can go through it once and try to run all these methods. Okay. I hope these methods are clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Maybe today only joined few people. I hope they are also okay with all these things. Okay. So just do practice once, you'll get all these things. Okay. Let's talk about. Yes. Someone is saying something. Okay. So let's talk about tuple. So how to declare a tuple? So we can enclose with parentheses. Inside this, we can have any type of values. Okay. So tuple also have only two methods. Okay. Let's see. We have tuple. See, count and index. These are the common for string, list, tuple. The performance also will be same. Count, it will return how many times we have occurrences we can find. Index, it will return the index position of the any item. Okay. So these are the normal dunder methods. Okay. So here let's say now print index of 3. What will be the index position of 3? So what is the output of both of these? What it will print here? Index
2.
0, 1, 2, right? So first it will find the second index position, it will return 2. What about count?
Count will be 2.
Count will be 2 because we have 2 times 3, right? Okay, so here also all these are stored in a index positions. Okay, all these are stored in a index positions. Okay, so index here it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these are the index positions we can store. Okay, it is same for strings, list also. Okay, tuple. So only these two methods we have for tuple. Okay. If I print t, what will be the output here? What is output?
The actual original one.
The original tuple, whatever the values we have, those are display. Okay. Let's see 2, 2. This is the original tuple. Okay. So this is the immutable data type we have tuple. And let's talk about list. So what is the list?
And how the values in square bracket.
Okay, so we can define inside the square brackets and it contains the values. It can be any kind of values. Okay, and it is a mutable data type. That means we can perform any operations such as like adding the items, deleting the items. Okay. Anything we can define, something like this. Okay. Now, this list is very, very important case. It is having methods like append, extend, insert, delete, remove, pop, clear. Okay, these methods are very, very important list methods. And most of the cases we are going to use these list methods. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. So append, clear, sort, all these methods are most important for us. List data type itself is most important. Okay, let's see. So we have only 9 to 10 methods. Okay, these are very, very important. Okay, now first we'll go for append. What is the use of append means? It will append the list with single item at end of the list. Okay, now what is the output after this? If I print L, what will be the output? It is the list will be same. Along with this, 4 will be added at end of the list. Okay, let's make it small list here. Okay, this is my list. Okay, now so what is the output of L now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because list is a mutable data type, means we can able to add the items, delete the items from the list. We can update the values. Okay, that is the meaning of mutable. So here the list will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So append method only it will add one item at the end of the list. Now if I perform append 5, 6, what will happen? It will throw the error like append only takes one argument but got two arguments. Okay, and if I provide something like this, does it work? Yes, it will work because 5, 6 will be treated as a single item inside the list, but it is you can observe this one, it is a list again. Okay, this will become a nested list for this list. Okay, it is only single item, but inside this we can have a nested list. Okay, so this time what is the length of the list?
Five.
5. Okay, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be considered as a single item. Okay, we have appended the single item as a list, not the single value. Okay, let's print the list. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is the uses of append method. What about extend? Extend method, it will take list of values. Let's say it will extend the list with list of items. Okay, so in this case, what will be the output? Along with this list, we can have six and seven. So this is the list. So in the previously we have appended 5, 6. Now after extend, it will extend the values, extend the list with this list of values. Okay. I hope everyone is clear what we are trying to discuss here. You can see extend, it will extend the list with the list of items. If I provide here few more values, so this list will be extended with this list of items. See, okay, that is the uses of extend method. There is one more method called insert. Insert function, it takes two arguments. It will take two arguments. One is index position, another one is value to insert. Okay, so for example, in my list, I want to insert some value at some index position. Let's say I want to insert second index position, I want to insert 200. Okay, second index position, I want to insert 200. So this is my index position and I can provide 200. Okay, so what is the second index? This is the 0, 1, 2, means before 3, after 1, 2, it will add 200. Okay, but remaining values will be continue. Okay, let's see. Let's comment on all these things. Okay, now what will be the output of this list? Ignore all these methods. Consider this is our list. What is the output of this function after inserting the 200?
1 to 203.
1 to 203. 1 to 203. Because we are inserting the value at 200 at index position 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Okay, this is the second index position. We are inserting the value. See, this is the way of inserting the values. Okay, so generally they will ask the interview questions also, like what is the difference between append and extend? What is the difference between append, extend, insert? Okay, we have to tell all these points. Like append will take only single item and it will append at the end of the list. And extend, we can extend the list of items with the list. And insert, we can insert a single value at particular index positions. Okay, so this is the basic difference between all of them. Clear? Now to remove the values, we have the methods. So these are like adding, extending, inserting, right? To remove the values, we have the methods like L dot remove. Okay, if I provide the value, it will remove the particular value. Let's say if I use remove L or 2, what does it will do? It will remove the value which is having 2. Okay, and let's add few more items. Okay, something like this. Okay, there is one more method called L dot pop. What it will do? This point is very important. Okay, pop, it will remove, it will pop the last item from the list, and it will return pop item. Okay, whatever the value it is there at the end of the list, that will be pop and it will return. Pop means it will remove the value and it will return the value. Okay, so here if I directly I can use print. Okay, so why I am not using here print whenever we are performing some function? Why we are not using print? Because the function will do extend the values, but it won't return anything. It will return none. The value will be updated. So in this case, pop function will return the value. Okay, so and the value will be capturing printing. Okay, so in this case, what will be the output? Whatever the last item we have 5, it will be removed and it will return the value. You can see. So that is the uses of pop method. There is another method called clear. Okay, so what it will do? It will clear all the items. It will clear all the items in a list, and list will be empty. List will be empty. Okay, so this I'm not performing at this moment. Okay, so once we execute this line, right, this all items will be removed. Only empty list will be there. Empty list means square brackets. That's it. Okay, so this is the uses of methods for removing the values from the list. And you guys are already aware about the count and index. So what is the use of count? So it will return number of occurrences of any items, right? Okay. Index, it will return the index positions. You are already aware about it. Now there is one more method called sort. Okay. Let's say I have a list. So this time I'm going to put some random values in the different order. Okay. So these are ordered or unordered list. The order is not same, right? So 3, 5, 23, 54, 55, 24. Okay, so if I want to sort this list, there is a method called sort. Okay, so once we sort the list, it will be in a ascending order by default. It will sort the list in ascending order by default. Okay, let's see. So ascending order means we will see the 3, 5, 23, 24, 55. Let's run. Let's remove, let's comment out all these things. You can see 3, 5, 23, 24, 55. Now, if I want to start in a reverse order, descending order, what we can do? And done sort. There is a argument we can provide, reverse equals to true. Okay. So what it will do? First, it will start in ascending order. Whatever the values we are fetching, that will make them as a reverse. Okay. So in this way, we can do in the descending order. Okay. Sorry. Descending order. Okay. You can see 55, 24, 23, 53. Okay. So this is the methods we have for list. Anyone have any doubts regarding list methods or seeing whatever it is from the today's session? Anyone? Guys, the session should be interactable. Then only I can come to know whether you guys are able to follow or not. Anjaneyulu? Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everything is clear.